Previously on Dragon Ball Z. PlayStation tries to kill Helldivers by forcing PSN to every PC. This aggression act was not left unnoticed by Helldivers, resulting in a rapid dive of player base into another f***ing game. But once this attack was repelled, Arrowhead strike from another side, providing balance changes that no one f***ing asked for, which plummeted ever-shrinking player base into some serious helldive. An emergency 60-day plan was put into motion to save what was left of the game, but did it succeed?
Yeah, it actually did. And ever since then, every new patch was better and better. Helldivers 2 is still amazing.
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
And with the release of new content, it reaches some outrageous player counts. And if previously we had around 150k online top, now we have around 170k only on one planet. Yes, obviously most of those new players, well, they are new players. So sometimes they are not the most reliable.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
But this truly does feel like a new start for Helldivers. And I hope they don't f this up again with their bright ideas. Because Helldivers 2 is a masterpiece of cooperative chaos. A shining beacon of managed democracy, where squads of highly trained soldiers work in perfect harmony to spread freedom across the galaxy. Well, at least that was the case, until the reinforcements arrived. With the galaxy front stretched thinner than the plot of propaganda film, Super Earth did the unthinkable. It opened enlistments for the Xbox Corps, a move that once was considered risky. Yeah, that's right. The Xbox Peace Convoy has finally been approved by Super Earth High Command. They are here, and even though they're kinda green, they're most welcome. Release on the Xbox proved to be much more successful than was anticipated by Sony or Arrowhead. Indeed, who would have expected that the player base of Halo and Gears of War would be interested in an alien shooter? Playing as a super soldier from the future, with a ton of interesting and fun gadgets to spread democracy, liberty and freedom. Mysteries of life. But jokes aside, Helldivers 2 sold almost 1 million copies on Xbox in less than a week. That's 50% more than it was sold on PlayStation in the first week. Which means one of two things. Either the things on Xbox are so bad and people are so starved for a good co-op shooter, well, besides COD, or, you know, Killzone players are secretly communists. But really, this is the most beautiful display of unity you can imagine. Helldivers community itself is already pretty much united against one common enemy. And now we have players from all consoles on one side. But as I mentioned before, new recruits are just that, new recruits. So you have to be prepared for more, let's say, accidents, especially when using heavy artillery or machinery. But beneath this chaotic exterior lies a generation hardened by decades of online warfare. Their movement may be unorthodox, but their reflexes are lightning fast. That player who teabagged you for no reason, they might just be the one who no-scoped a hunter off your back from 100 meters away. But that's not all. We also got Into the Unjust brings us to high worlds. Maze-like caves, acid lakes and mutant terminates from your nightmares. Rapture Spewers, Rapture Chargers and this flying dick, Dragon Roach. No, there is no need. Just use Spear or Wasp. These new bugs are certainly annoying. Almost all of them are much more heavily armored than their predecessors, making half weapon from your weapon roster pretty much useless. So be mindful and prepare for your dive much more carefully. Luckily, we also got a new War Bomb, which besides all the usual stuff like armor and stratagems also gives us AK. Yeah, it goes under the name Coyote, but come on, it's AK. And this thing is amazing. You got 45 rounds with a medium armor penetration and a very predictable spray, which allows you to hit targets super easy. But wait, there's more! All the rounds are incendiary, meaning that you don't even need to finish the job. Just set the bug on fire and watch him slowly turning into roach roast. Terms and conditions apply. 100% guarantee on time and kill. Also, these new bugs got a new trick up their sleeve. When they decide not to engage directly, but dig underground.
Hello there.
I mean, why have good armor where you can hide completely underground, where nothing can hurt you at all? You can actually lure them out by being more agile than usual. But if you wish, explosive damage also do the trick by forcing them upwards. Or, you know, you can simply burn all those bugs with flamethrower. But remember, no need to get all your attention occupied by the ground, because the worst bug is in the sky. And this thing is actually a menace. I don't know what were they thinking when they created this flying shit, but I imagine it went something like that. All the Arrowhead developers were sitting around a table, and one of them was like, what if Titans could fly? And now we have this flying bullshit. They follow you around, they spill acid which turns into a fire once oxidized enough, and they are very, very tanky. Unless you get a headshot with something heavy. But as soon as I thought we were done, he appeared. This is a f***ing skyscraper you need to defeat with your own two hands. I mean, technically it's just a mob, it's not even a boss, you don't need to kill it, you can simply try to run away from it. But good luck with that, this fucker will just belly flop you from a mile away, or spit on you from a mile away, or you know, it will simply launch you into a stratosphere. So, in general, this update is amazing. We got new content which does change how you play the game. You need to be much more prepared now, since obviously you cannot request support weapons, turrets or orbital strikes in the cave. So you got to have everything you need beforehand. I would recommend at least one of you to take a supply pack. This should drastically increase the survivability of the whole squad, or at least yours. We got new teammates who are interesting to say the least. Sometimes their Xbox origin shines through, but still, it's amazing to have so many new people to play with, even if sometimes they have no idea what they're doing. So, if you still don't know if you should go ahead and spread democracy, yeah, you should.